Welcome back to Prime Stat Lab. Before we get into today's picks, quick question for you. What if the board isn't wrong? You're just reading it wrong because tonight these three props look similar, but they are not the same bet. One has a projected floor, one has a clear trap, and one is quietly hitting the number without needing a big game. But if you treat these the same, you're gonna get burned. Let's break it down. But before we do, if you like the breakdown at any point, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop your favorite play in the comments. All right, let's get into it. Karl Anthony Towns, points plus rebounds over 27.5 points. Now, here's where it gets interesting. He's not just clearing his line, he's living above it. Last 5 games, around 33. Last 10 games, around 34. Last 20 games, still around 33. So the market is pricing him below his normal production. That's the first signal. Hold that thought. We're going to come right back to this. Julian Champagnie, small forward, points plus rebounds plus assists over 14.5. Now, this is the quiet hitter. Not flashy, not loud, but it just keeps landing. The line is 14.5. His games live more in the 16 to 18 range. Last 5, around 17. Last 10, around 16. Last 20, around 17 plus. So again, this line is sitting below his normal production cluster. Now, hold that, because this one is where people get trapped. Now, before we get into Mikal Bridges, if you're going to play these props, PrizePicks, NOVIG, BETR, they're down in a standstill below. All right, Mikal Bridges. Now, this one here is definitely the trap play. The line is 16.5. And if you're not paying attention, you will think this is an easy over. But look at reality. Last 5, he's sitting at 14.8. Last 10, around 13. Last 20, around 15. This is a consistent underproduction. Not one bad game, not 2. This is his current role, his current output. Now, add the matchup. Oklahoma City, very strong defense. And Bridges, not always the primary option. So if usage dips even a little, the line becomes hard to reach. Now, we check it. What are we missing? He can have a hot shooting night. That could get him over. All right? Usage spike due to injuries. That could also get him over, and that's what's happened recently. Outlier rebounding game. That's how this loses. But based on current form, the line is inflated. So the play here is Mikal Bridges over 16.5 points in rebounds. Now, let's go back to the earlier play. Karl Anthony Towns. We said earlier the market is pricing him below his normal production. Here's why that matters. He doesn't need a big scoring night. The rebounds protect him. If his shot is average, rebounds carry. If scoring spikes, he clears easily. That's what we call floor support over. OKC. Now, the matchup. OKC is strong defense overall, but rebounds are less matchup sensitive. He has multiple paths to get him there. Now we check it. What are we missing? Okay, for him, foul trouble, low minutes, the risk of a blowout where he doesn't get many minutes, cold shooting, and weak rebounding night. That's how this prop loses. But structurally, the line is still too low. So the play here is Karl Anthony Towns over 27 points and rebounds. Now, back to Champagnie. We said the line is below his production cluster. Here's why this works. Balance. He doesn't need one category to carry everything. A little scoring, a few rebounds, an assist or 2, and he's there. No spikes required. That's what makes this stable. Now, we check it. What are we missing? Spurs rotation changes, minutes dip, Milwaukee size affecting rebounds, low assist game. That's the risk in his profile. But with normal minutes, this clears more often than not. So the play here is Julian Champagnie over 14.5 rebounds and assists. Now, this is where people mess up. They see 3 plays and treat them equally. That's wrong. Here's the real structure. The strongest play on the board is Towns, floor plus the ceiling. The best under is Bridges, inflated line. Stable over Champagnie. 3 different profiles, 3 different ways to win. Now, if this breakdown helped you read the board better, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop your favorite play in the comments. Let's go. Stay disciplined, execute intelligently. Let's cash.